The logic was that there were several carbon fiber brands out there, but they were all really expensive. Like 1,500 was the minimum, but that was just one brand. And for the most part, it was 2,500 plus. And so we knew there was proof of concept and there was demand at that price point. And then we also knew that travel guitars were in high demand, made out of wood at a lower price point. And so the hypothesis was that if we could be the first to fill the gap of, it's a great material, but there's just nothing at the lower price range. So it was a very niche gap, a good product with a good material, but not available at that price point. That's the gap that we were trying to fill. And although it was a small gap, it was a gap. And that is, I think, a huge part of why we saw early success, because we targeted a very specific problem and we solved a very specific problem. And for a while, we were the only ones who solved it. And so that carried us into the first few years of our business. And I think the logic there and the takeaway there is when people are designing something and making something, even if it's a small gap, but if it's a big enough problem and you make a specific enough solution, it can get you your first several thousand customers.